All right, I'm Mike. So today we're gonna do some comparisons on this Paydirt that you get off of eBay. This one's Dirty Minds. This one was off of Facebook called Golden Paydirt Flawless. Buy one and get two free. It was like $90. I'll go over the prices. And you got Klesh. He's out of Colorado. So this one was $28. This one was $90, but I got 3 packages. This one was $24.99 off of eBay. Out of California. Not much for description, just 10 ounces of Paydirt, unsearched, but they put gold in it, so it's kind of weird. They also, when they put on their in their description, they show all this gold that you're going to get, right? It's kind of making you believe that, but then they kind of tell you, no, that ain't going to happen. So we're going to find out. This one was a video. The video shows all kinds of gold. They just opened up the bag, threw it in there. Man, there's probably well over an ounce of gold in there, nuggets. That ain't going to happen. Klesh, he has a pretty good YouTube page, I found out. And he doesn't really tell you, although he shows a lot of gold in his pan, but he also tells you, hey, this is just for fun, which I appreciate. And then I've got a pan that I have, came off of, this one came off of some BLM land in Utah, unclaimed. It has never been a claim there. And I've already ran it through my sluice. I run 5 gallons. A 5-gallon bucket, and I run it through my sluice or my high banker, and I'll show you what I came up with there. So let's start off with Klesh. Looks like you can just rip this little Ziploc bag. We'll dump it in there. But right off the bat, I see something weird. So, I don't know what it is, but it's a blue, a piece of iron maybe there. And then they got a nice chunk of quartz in there. So it's blue. So let's see what happens. Make sure we get it all nice and wet. You can usually tell how much has been gone through by how much mud will come up to the top, and of course there's not very much mud here, so let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and start rolling it back because I'm not sure what's all in here. And here's something that looks like a nugget. That is iron pyrite. Now this is why I carry my loop. So when you do something like this, you want to look at through your loop. Yeah, that's just pyrite. Oh boy, yeah. Got a pretty good amount in there. That's pretty cool. So, gold there. Little piece of wire gold right in there. So it looks pretty good. So, all right. That was $28, I think, right there. So now we're going to do one of the bags of the Golden Paydirt. This came off of Facebook. This is the one where they show the guy opening up one of these tiny bags, and then you got all these gold nuggets in there. So I don't believe it. If that was the case, that's all I would do for a living. because that would be like $2,600 for 90 bucks. And I'd only have to work for just a little bit. So I'm just gonna do one of these for now, and let's see what happens. Certainly pack it in there good. All right. Well, they didn't, I don't know, it's kind of muddy in here, so there's a little bit, you can see that mud rolling off. That's why I used the clean water. So one thing I make sure that I do is I make sure that the corner down there is most bottom part of your pan. And I shake it, making sure that gold gets down there. And of course, I'm going to save all this in here and rerun it. But this one's kind of a little bit better than Clash's. More challenging, I guess you might say. Just work off that blonde dirt or the blonde sands. All right, we're kind of down to the black there, and see what we got. I don't like to have too much water in when I start working it back. Right away, I've seen a piece right down in there. See some pretty good quartz right here. And I think this quartz might have gold on it. Well, we're gonna check it and see. No, it's just stained. All right, let's see what we can do. Maybe I'll shake this down a little bit more. I like to pull out my little rocks. Just make sure you have them buried under water when you drag them back and kind of scoot them along, drag anything off of them, any possible gold sticking to them. Well, this is dirt, certainly flat gold, I think, in here. It's wanting to float away pretty easy. And I put my Dawn dish soap in there, my cleaner in there. Definitely a flat piece of, that's what I've noticed about flat gold, is it likes to take off on you. Gotta be a little bit careful with it. Yeah, that one's wanting to float bad. Well, let's do the old. That one just wanted to get away from me, I guess. Uh-oh. Yeah, the dog is after something. And this is harder to pan. You gotta be real gentle with it. See how that thing's wanting to float? And I've got my tension off the water too. I've actually put a little bit more in there, but man. All right, you can see there. We'll go over this a little bit later. All right. So I got that one pretty much found out what's in there. Now we've got the Dirty Minds. This one's out of California. It says it's unsearched, but they put gold in it. So let's see what happens. Put some hangers up in there. I'm just going to cut it. Put some water in there because I think it's like one. Definitely want to get some out. I gotta some in that corner right there. Just want to make sure we get it out of there. Still got some in there, but all right. Hopefully it's not all sitting in that corner. Now, I can tell that they're probably telling the truth about unsearched. Look how dirty this is. See how dirty that was? And you can really tell if you keep on panning, it keeps on getting dirty. So, that's a good thing. So my theory is if it keeps on getting muddy, your water keeps on getting muddy, your gold is still working down. So, take a little bit of that top off, wash it. This one's got a lot of dirty sand in it, I guess, maybe. I can see the black sand coming up. It's good practice, though. I can tell you right now, there's going to be a little bit of gold in here. I can tell it's a pretty good string. Pretty good little picker in there, though. So you can see that. That one there I'd call a picker because I can pick it easy. Pretty good amount of gold in there. All right, let's look at the stuff I got out of Utah. Like I said, this come off of a area where it was an old glacier deposit, and I just took a 5-gallon bucket and run it through my sluice. And this is I'm not joking, this is what I got. I'm not trying to sell anything either, so you know this would be true. So let's just see what happens, and then I think I have a pretty good conclusion for you on this stuff. Yeah, I'm already getting a pretty good amount of gold there. So here's something I've noticed. Right there I've got that piece, maybe these pieces are wanting to hang in there in the bottom. The little pieces of quartz with gold. I keep on running onto these here. So I know those got gold on it. Let's see what we got here. The real fine stuff. Got a nice little piece right there. Looks like a piece of lead in there, probably from a bullet or something. Got a lot of little stuff coming up here. Gather that back up. Yeah, super fine stuff in here. You can see that. So, if I can get this in the camera here. This is not bad. All right, let's do a comparison. All right, so we got the Dirty Minds here, which ain't too bad. Focus, focus. So that was $24.99 from eBay. Free shipping from California. That's California gold. Okay, this one here is the Facebook one. Not a lot in there compared to what they said it was going to be. So it was $94, 95 bucks for 3 of them. So this is comparison to the Dirty Minds and the Klesh one. Not too much. There's only what, 4, 5, 6 pieces in there. Then you got Klesh. This was $28 free shipping. Not too bad for the size of the package too. And then you've got my stuff that I got out of Utah right there for free. And I don't know, Klesh has got a pretty cool website or his YouTube page, so look at him. He's got other gold there. Dirty Minds wins this one this time. And I'd stay away from the Facebook guys, the Golden Dirt. That's just a rip-off right there. So anyways, if you're wanting any screens, pre-screening screens for your gold mining operations, get a hold of these guys here. Bare Iron Works. They make screens all the way from hand screens all the way up to mega screens for mining operations. It's bareironworks.net. Check out their website, it's pretty cool. All right, well, that's my conclusion for today. And I guess really the conclusion is it's fun to go out and pan, but it probably cost me more to get that Utah stuff more than any of this. And you can stay home and just order it in the mail and stay home and pan gold, and probably cost you about the same amount of money as you, probably even less when you go out and try to get gold. So, and also, as you can see, I've got gold stuff everywhere here. I got gold mining stuff. I got a big old dredge right here and a little dog. So keep tuned to some of my videos and I'll try to help you out some more. Thanks.